How's it going, guys? Today we are finally getting to use a tractor again. It's been since like October since I've got to use it. So it's March 2nd. It's beautiful out. It's like 50. And it's time to start working for deer for the fall. So food plots are first agenda. We got the brush hog. One spot for sure we're going to right now. It's just an overgrown kind of like pasture, but not really. It's connected to another one of our food plots that we picked up that we put in last year. We picked up a lease last year, put a little food plot in. Now we're gonna like triple the size of it today. All right, we made it to the field. So what I'm standing in right here is actually the farmer who owns the grounds field. And he plants this. He actually has like a winter blend for a cover crop in right now, and the deer have just been tearing it up. You can see way out in the distance too. He's got about 15 acres between these two fields, and the deer have just been annihilating them. But anyway, I'm not sure if you can see, but over that way, you can maybe see our feeder and our blind. That's our old setup. We have about 1 acre food plot right there, and the deer loved it. It was great. But we noticed a lot of the deer were coming from this canyon right here. And I'm gonna get the drone up in a second so you guys can see this a little bit better. You know, right up against the fence right here is an 1.5 acre field that's just all overgrown. I mean, it's just all brush and, you know, this kind of stuff, and, you know, should be no problem for the brush hog. So we basically got it all done. The only thing I'm going to do now is there's a couple of these logs right here, and if you look down this line, all right in there, there's just a bunch of logs I don't want to hit with the brush hog. So I'm going to go through and throw them out of the way, and then go, 2 or 3 more passes wide right there to square it off. That's about it. There's still a bunch of trees. You'll see it in the drone. It's hard to see now. There's a bunch of like burnt logs and stumps and stuff out there. I'm going to wait till we get a truck over here. Just have someone drive around, and we'll throw all the stumps right into the truck and then dump them one time because they're all little and stuff. So we're gonna do that. Got probably about 5 minutes left to work, and then we'll be done. Get the drone up in the air, see what it looks like.
The home point has been updated. Take off.
Hey guys, how's it going? We're back at the food plot I brush hogged a few days ago. We're putting in the post. Sorry, I'm in the tractor right now, so sorry if it's a little loud. But it's been super windy for the last couple days, so audio's been a big problem. So haven't been doing a lot of talking outside. That's why I'm in the tractor, obviously. So we got half of them done. We're only doing 4 corners on this fence, and there is already an existing fence. Oh, you'll see that here in a second. And we didn't want to use it. There was no corner post in the existing fence. It's all T-post, so we didn't want to like tie into that and have a lot of pressure on that. So we're coming off about 2 feet off the fence and putting in 2 posts, and then 2 corner post things with the bar between them, so we can pull on that, and then we only have like a 2-foot span between that post and the fence. We can just run wire there to keep the stuff out of that. But so we got 2 of those to do, 2 doubles, and then 2 triples. You'll see what I mean. We got half of it done. I wasn't filming that. We were kind of like figuring out how we were doing it and stuff like that. So, but for the last 2, I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I can of it. So this is our second to last one to do. We already got the one over there done. And then over there we have a 3-corner because there's no fence, no pre-existing fence. So we have a 3 post over there. And then we're gonna do 3 more just over this little hill. And then we'll be ready to run T-posts and wire. We got the last corner in. Already tried time lapsing it, not sure that came out, but it's all this soup. Well, this must have been at the top. This is kind of dry, but when you get down low, it's all this super. It's like clay, but it's black. I don't know.
It's got a lot
of moisture.
A lot of nutrients in it.
So stuff should grow in here. Now we run string lines, I guess, right? And start marking out T-posts. So. Hey guys, how's it going? So it's been 2 or 3 days since the last thing you guys saw, which was, I think, was us spray painting the ground. We started to run out of daylight that day, and we knew rain was coming the following day, so we kind of put the cameras down and just got to work. We got all the posts in, wires started, then we stopped, and the next day, Levi and his brother came out and finished the wire. So it's out over there, way back in there is where it is. We got 2 inches of rain, and there's just no way I can drive into the field. So what I think I'm gonna do is just fly the drone, keep my audio recording on this camera so I can kind of talk you through it and tell you guys what I'm seeing and stuff like that. And I think just go that way. So it came out great. It ended up being a little over an acre. I think it's 1.25 acres is what it ended up being. At the farmer's field, the food plot we're going to is up ahead. So this field right here to our left, this is part of the farmer's, what the farmer grows. This field up in front of us, what we just got done, and then this field, this little field over here that you're looking at right now, that is what we used to, or that's part of our food plot. We plant that. We did what we did over here to there last year, so that has a year growing under its belt. But anyway, more importantly, this is what we got done. Let's see if I can drop down a little lower for you guys. All right. So here she is. That fence was of course already there. Here is the protein feeder. Make sure we check for sheds. I don't see any. So here's the fence that we put in. Not the straightest thing in the world, I understand, but we're just looking to keep the cows out. That's all we care about. So down over here. Here's what will actually be the deer setup. So we have, this will be full of corn during hunting season. Of course, there's the blind we'll be sitting in. The corner post that they did a great job on. But yeah, it's not really a great job. This is the lowest I've ever flown, so. And there she is, guys. Like I said, it wasn't much, but I still wanted to show you guys. It's all cleaned out. We got all the big branches and stuff out, big logs and stuff that were in there that I couldn't crush up. And yeah, I'm gonna get a couple pictures for the thumbnail, and I think that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching.